Hello class. Welcome to today's session where we'll be diving into an easy programming exercise. Our topic for today is the StringSplitter function, and I'll be explaining the code step by step, just like a professor at the blackboard. So let's start. Implement a function called StringSplitter that takes a string as input and splits it into smaller strings, each containing exactly 3 characters. Additional information. If the length of the input string is not divisible by 3, the last substring may contain fewer than 3 characters. First, we need to include the necessary namespaces. In this case, we only need system, and system collections generic for using lists. Let's start by writing the code on the blackboard and discussing it. Here's the C# implementation of the StringSplitter function. Let's start by understanding the variable initialization. We declare a list named result to store the smaller strings. We also obtain the length of the input string using the length property and store it in an integer variable called length. Now, let's move on to the loop. We use a for loop to iterate through the characters of the input string. The loop initializes an index variable I to 0, and as long as I is less than the length of the input string, we continue iterating. On each iteration, I is incremented by 3 to process substrings of 3 characters. Next, we have the if-else statement to handle the extraction of substrings. If there are at least 3 characters remaining in the input string, we extract a substring of exactly 3 characters using the Substring method. We provide the starting index I and a length of 3. This substring is then added to the result list using the add method. In case there are fewer than 3 characters remaining in the input string, we enter the else block. Here, we extract the remaining characters from the current index I till the end of the string using the substring method without specifying a length. This ensures we capture the remaining characters. The resulting substring is added to the result list. Finally, after the loop ends, we return the result list, which contains all the smaller strings generated by the StringSplitter function. We've now covered the code explanation for the StringSplitter function. We walked through the variable initialization, the for loop, substring extraction, and handling of remaining characters. By understanding these steps, we can see how the function achieves the desired string splitting functionality. Thank you for joining me in this code explanation session. I hope you now have a clear understanding of the StringSplitter function and how it works. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. See you in the next session.